My girlfriend said that she wanted to start riding and she couldn't find a nice mountain bike, so I went and reached out to my friends and they came up with this for her. And this is a 2002 Kona lana'i. Being a hardtail, it's good on this uphill climb, but I don't snag a pedal. This is a lot narrower than my Cannondale, so it's actually not that bad. The BB is pretty high. This old school mountain bike right here. I don't quite trust these tires. So I'm not going to carve through here like I would on the fast bike. Okay, let's see how it does with some technical bits. Yeah. We should be able to throw some speed into this old girl. Yep. 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 Well, the important thing about this bike is so many of the parts are new. It's a 2018 Suntour fork. That's actually a 27.5 fork on there. The front brake, that's a new Avid BB5. The back brake is a new Shimano V brake. It's got a new cluster on it. Oh, sorry, a new cassette. It's got the new mech on the rear, new mech on the front. All the cables are new as well. The Hasselfeld 60mm stem is also new. If you've been paying attention, then you'll recognize these handlebars as the original ones off my Specialized demo. I just cut off the end bits, and these are the old grips off my Cannondale. So yeah, it's a bit more contemporary. Before I turn her loose with a bike that we built out of spare parts that were laying around, thought I'd bring it out here, and that we would, well, we being you and me YouTube fans, that we'd take this bike for a shakedown run just to make sure everything's okay. So far everything's shifting nice. The front brake's finally bedded in so it does stop properly. The only thing I really don't like is the handlebars are a bit narrow from what I would like. They're about 600mm wide. I'd prefer more like 720 for her, but anyway, let's continue. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a big beaver down there. Hopefully he doesn't turn out looking like a postage stamp. Man, that guy's huge. Yes. Whoop. There's some deer. There's that. 2 fawns and a doe. So many animals down here. It's not even funny, and we're right in the heart of the city. Here's something I can't do on the Cannondale. Right between those trees. Oh, there's 2 more deer. Look at this. There's fawn over here. You got the doe over here. There's so many animals. Look at her. It's interesting because when I was much younger, I used to dream about owning a bike just like this. So it's cool to be able to ride something of this vintage. It would have been the hot stuff when I was in my early 20s, when I was super into cycling. Hey, starting to lose sunlight, and these are prescription, by the way. I need them to see, so I'm gonna call this a wrap and head home. I'm actually pretty pleased with the bike. I only need a little bit of tinkering on the front mech. The brakes need a bit of adjustment, and I did swap the front and rear tires, so the fatter one's up front. But aside from that, the bike's pretty good. The new bars and stem obviously helped a lot, and I did take literally all of the preload out of these forks so that there's a bit of plushness to them. But keep in mind, my demo's got a set of Boxer World Cup solo airs, and my Cannondale's got Pike solo airs, so it's not really fair to compare those forks to some Elastomers Sun Tours, but these Sun Tours aren't that terrible. Certainly better than what I had on my earlier bikes. So I'm gonna call it a wrap and head home. Okay, so it's just me showing off right into the hands. And you can see my knees. You're in a very upright position on this bike. See, that rear hub is dead silent. Isn't that trippy?